a couple of minutes for people to log in, as we have still only about 170, 180 people online. Is the chat function working for all of you? Do you want to put something on the chat from the participants? Yes, so the chat function is working for everybody. That's perfect. And we're all on the English channel. Perfect. That's great. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another iBreast Book webinar. This is number 53. It's great to have so many webinars and still have the following. We have 1,200 people registered, so we're expecting about 400 people online this evening, hoping the numbers will keep on going up. We have a great work today with the team from CluBreast. So we have Bahadir Gulgulu and Neslihan Kabyoglu from Turkey, and we're missing Thorsten Kuhn with us today. And they run a beautiful journal club, and some of the best papers that they discussed in the last year was the sound trial and omitting surgery in excellent responders. So we have the main authors of the sound trial, which is Oreste Gentilini, and the main author from the omitting surgery, which is Henry Kurer. Pleasure to have them both. Also on the panelists, we need oncologists to address many questions that we'll have in the Q&A section. So we have Banu Arun from MD Anderson and Elliot Sims here from the UK. And of course, we have the lovely Ricardo Pardo. And if you want to listen to the talks in Spanish, please go on the globe below, press on it, and choose the Spanish channel. I can see there's quite a few people from South America. I must say, yesterday, one of the colleagues' daughters had an accident in Colombia and Bogota, and we've sent messages on the iBreast book. And the number of people that replied on that, we managed to find people that are working in the hospital in Bogota and check that she is all fine. And she is very thankful for all the colleagues in Colombia because they managed to facilitate the scan to happen so quickly, and she was all fine. So thank you, everybody, for that. Now, if you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A section. We have nearly 300 people online now, so we'll start with the first speaker. So the first speaker is Oreste Gentilini, and Oreste is from Italy. And Oreste's new paper, which has been, there's been lots of discussion about the SAN trial recently. It will be great to hear about the SAN trial from Oreste. It's about sentinel node biopsy versus no axillary surgery in patients with small tumors. So Oreste, the next 15, 20 minutes are all yours.
Thank you very much, Yazan. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. It's about 6 p.m. in Italy, quite an aperitivo time. So it's good to discuss about the sound trial, which was published on September 21st. So I think that some of you might have already read the paper. So my idea today is to give a little bit of storytelling on the trial and to discuss with you what I learned, what are my opinion about this issue. So let's start from the beginning. So it all started with the publication of the Z11 trial, which was a kind of, let's say, little earthquake on the surgical community. We all know the results, so no advantage by performing axillary dissection, even when the sentinel node is positive in patients receiving breast-conserving therapy and adjuvant systemic treatment. So after the publication of this trial, several considerations were made. The first one is quite obvious. So we all know that axillary surgery is performed just with staging purposes and not with curative intent, or to say it in a different way, more elegant, lymph node metastases are just indicators and not governors of survival. The second consideration is not that easy to catch, so it's a little bit more subtle. After the publication of the Z11 data, the concept itself of sentinel node lost some or much of its importance because it was invented as a method to distinguish